language warning, a content warning, if you will. There are 2 bad words in this evening of Super Nights. And I tell you this because now there's a short story here. I promise it's short. It is a story. I wanted to cut them, and I asked the directors to cut them. And then, of course, if you look at our program, play number 3 is the least offensive play in the whole darn world. And the message of this play, which you'll see very shortly, is that playwrights put things into their plays for a reason. So I thought, how can we put this play on? And then I tell the directors, you can't have these words in your plays that the playwrights have put in there for a reason. So I apologize in advance. I'm not trying to harm anyone's sensibilities. We have kept them intact to respect the wishes of those playwrights. So that's my warning. You'll hear some foul language on stage. We're trying to respect the wishes of the playwright. I hope you understand. Without further ado, I would like to introduce Accused of Comedy by Carl L. Williams, directed by Crystal Costa, Katie Rapoli, and Dionysia Ganiotis. Enjoy.
This is an outrage.
It's your own fault.
An absolute outrage.
You knew it would happen.
How dare they lock us up this way?
And why me? I was only the straight woman.
Aha, that's right. You're the one who set me up.
All I did was ask why are they called gumdrops. You're the one who had to go and say...
Because they make your teeth fall out and then your gums drop.
Not enough they grabbed us for that lousy joke. They even arrested this innocent bystander.
She's a by laughter. Telling your joke is one offense. Responding with laughter, snickers, titters is a separate offense. That's why they hold her in.
I'm always getting picked up. I just can't help it. I laugh at everything.
We're worried when we needed you on our last show.
Don't tell me you're comedians.
That's a matter of opinion. Our last audience wasn't convinced.
Audience? That's against the law. They shut down all the clubs.
We play underground joints.
The last evening.
Soundproof for belly laughter. We still get rated by the humor police.
Or who heard us? Maybe you heard us?
No, but I think you're funny.
You get us in trouble for saying that.
She already got us in trouble when she stopped our joke.
You got her in trouble when you made the joke.
I only made half the joke, and the last time I got a girl in trouble, it was no joke.
Wow, you really do laugh at everything.
I think I was born that way. I tried applying for disability, but they told me I just have to control myself.
We're allowed to feel free to lose control.
I'm Wilhelmina.
Wilhelmina, that's a pretty name.
I don't like it. Kids used to call me Wilhelmina the laughing Chinese.
We were joking.
No, that would have gotten them suspended. I try hard to stay out of trouble. I keep to myself. In the evenings, I listen to the government symphony on TV. There's nothing funny about the symphony. Except for John.
What a sense of humor.
Don't say that. It's cruel.
Never be ashamed to laugh.
I'm just afraid. What do you think they're going to do to us?
Stay fine, I suppose.
Or lock us up. Depends on the offense.
We've been offensive a long time.
It's hard to find work when you have a record. Even when they give you a chance, we're always watching you, waiting for you to slip up and smile or funny remark.
We know a lot about people waiting for us to be funny.
It's the hallmark of our career. Mr. Hooper,
Yes, Miss Dog.
say something funny for our audience here.
All right. Transylvania, Dubuque.
Dubuque. Why not Omaha?
Omaha's not funny.
Omaha has to be funny. It ends with a ha.
All right, hey.
We're listening to one woman laugh track.
It's just that in a world where there's no humor allowed, any little thing at all seems really funny.
The audience good, and the audience take it away.
You want funny? I got funny.
What are you going to do with that balloon?
Here's a opera singer hitting high C.
I was in a high seat. You never see the music, was it?
Yeah, but I didn't take notes.
Stop that! Stop that right this minute! You're breaking the law.
Who are you?
I'm Madam Magistrate. Don't you know that poems have been outlawed?
What? This? It's a lung exercise. I'm gonna be here right now.
See you until later. Huh?
Why can't we have beat Dawson Cooper?
That wouldn't be kosher.
Well, we're not Jewish.
Of course not.
Enough of that. You are breaking the law in the very presence of a magistrate.
I've never done a magistrate before. What do you think I'm doing, okay?
I'm invested with the full power to make a decision of your case.
Oh, this is supposed to go.
Stop! I guess we're indisposed.
And you, young woman, are you about to do something contrary to the law?
Wait a minute, lady.
Call me that.
You're a Berlin fan.
I don't get it.
And dressed like that, you never will.
You're not making sense.
And I'm not making whoopee either, so get that out of your mind.
Who reminds me? What did you do with my whoopee cushion?
All such contraband is incinerated.
That burns me up.
Control yourself.
That's what everybody tells me, but how?
When faced with temptation, it helps to think of pleasant thoughts.
Not hard with you around.
Concentrate on the gravity of life. The striving, the yearning, the heartaches. Question yours more often.
I'll try.
The biggest news is the persecution of those of us in the humor profession.
Prosecution's not persecution, it's justice.
You really did a good job indoctrinating you.
I've been emancipated from the slavery of silliness. I'm not wasting my time in such meaningless and improper activities.
Gee, I always liked meaningless and improper activities.
Thankfully, society has made great progress in recent years by subjugating, in some cases eliminating, those of your so-called professionals who are now renowned for the likes of you.
Everyone's a critic.
We arrested most blatant offenders first, those most responsible for causing laughter. David Letterman is doing 9,000 hours of community service. Jay Leno is on the shop creation in Burbank.
I heard you picked up Conan O'Brien.
Yes, but we have to let him go for lack of evidence.
No matter how aggressive you get, you'll never stop the laughter.
Oh, really? 40 hours serving a life sentence in the shop we carry.
You didn't.
All films and television shows open labs are now banned.
At least the networks got to keep their sitcoms.
Well, every day we arrest people for doing the black market. Our undercover agents seek out contraband tapes that violate loose in their entire remote show.
I would hope. And I suppose that makes you satisfied?
Not nearly enough. I'd love to get my hands on some of those old bros of the past. Bob Hope, Fred Skelton, Groucho Marx, Mae West.
I feel the same way.
You?
I'd love to get my hands on Mae West.
I'll have you sedated.
Please don't.
I'd send you off to jail if I thought you needed anything. But you need treatment at some point as an education center.
No.
The doctor's there and they started which parts of the brain coordinate blood response. I'll undergo a minor surgical procedure and do a lot of connection.
Do what you want with me, but leave the girl alone.
Yeah, do what you want with Cooper, but leave us alone.
I'll do what I want with all of you, and now I'm going to proceed to communication. Cooper and Dots present a piece of comedy.
We are a set of comics.
Is that a confession?
No, it's a joke.
In which case, that's a confession.
What we have here is a clear case for entrapment.
Are you a lawyer?
You don't have to get explosive.
But I'm warning you, lawyer does carry an extra time.
Do we that well?
The lawyers. Do you have any defense for the conduct of which you are accused?
It was all in good fun.
There's no such thing as good fun. Fun is for fools.
Exactly, that's it. That's our defense. We're fools and we can't be accountable.
Or do you want to go to the education center too?
Maybe if Lily is going, I do.
Oh, Mr. Cooper.
I have a question.
What is it?
Why do they call gumdrops?
Because they make your teeth fall out and then your gums drop.
Mr. Cooper, I find you guilty of committing conflict in your court. And Miss Dobbs, I find you guilty of being an accomplice.
I'm not judgment day, I still get second billing.
Alright, it's our time.
Fine. Mr. Cooper, for a petty offense, you would pay a fine.
You can't get more petty than a joke like that.
True, but your conduct here today, along with the witness of past offenses, proves to me that you both are incorrigible. As a magistrate, I have a prerogative to upgrade your charge to a felony, and I do.
That's not fair.
It's not even funny.
However, there is one option currently being offered. You can be placed on probation if you are going to take the oath of seriousness.
The what?
The oath of seriousness.
I've heard of that. It's like soul to soul.
I am empowered to deliver it if you so choose.
Let's think about it.
I'll give you time to do so. A very little time.
So mean.
I didn't think so. Not the sucker bird you're like anymore.
Your sucker period.
It's a walking sight gag.
Yeah, except for Macy Gag. She's been lost away for a long time.
Let's take an oath and swear to give up comedy.
Oh no, you can't do that, will you?
These people are ruthless. They grew up when they started killing the clowns.
What I can understand. A clowns?
It's about forcing our family to check out a little car.
At least you two have a choice. Me, I have to go to that awful place.
I said we go down Friday.
truth.
Now's the time.
Sarah, goodbyes.
I'm just having your answers now.
Well, let's hear the oath.
Raise your right hands.
I only have one in my hand.
Well, your last stroke, Mr. Hooper.
One for the road.
Yours too, Miss Doss. Now pay attention to you. I will not make jokes or laugh at those who do. I will not try to be funny. I will not make silly remarks. I will not snigger, giggle, or guffaw. I will not make strange noises or foolish faces in an effort to amuse. I will be serious at all times. Do you swear to this?
So, help me, Hannah.
You insist on rebelling?
I have but one movie vision to give my country.
Woohoo! You do, please.
I've never met Billy, and I certainly don't plan on paying him anything.
What's the severity? Answer me with pun.
So is there a pun? Ishman.
Very well. I'm ready to education.
What do you say in the chair instead?
Mr. Hooper, you will be confined to the correctional center for a term of 5 years. How funny do you find that?
I've heard some loud ones before, but that one blew you right out of the chair. Yeah, that high.
I've been assaulted!
Accurate.
But got nothing to be thinking.
No wonder you people were arrested.
We have an arresting sense of humor.
Not so much now arrested development.
In addition to your prison sentences, I'm going to impose a stiff fine.
That's what the Undertaker got when he docked the corpse. A stiff fine.
The fine here is supposed to be funny, quite deplorable.
Have you left at anything, not an actually?
Can anyone in your family laugh? Yes, there was laughter once. Long ago, when I still lived at home. I remember my father's laugh, his deep chuckle, so warm and hearty, how he filled the house with a little mirth.
Gives you back, does it?
You must be sorry if you're doing.
Would you like to laugh the way your father did and enjoy life?
Life is not to be enjoyed, life is to be endured. Frivolity is counterproductive, and the government cannot allow such useless, irrational behavior.
Dare you engage in a little civil disobedience?
Never. Still, I will admit that sometimes, not often, hardly ever, but once in a great while, I feel an odd stirring in the deep inside. I can force it down. It leaves me wondering what would be like to give in, impulsively, responsibly, to go wild and cast away all so large restraint. Let loose and grin.
Go for it!
You can do it!
No, because there I know my duty, the duty of every citizen in the state, to be serious-minded for the good of the state.
Well, we tried. What can we do?
Search me!
You said what is this?
What is it, a crime now to tickle ribs?
You shouldn't have to take such a whipping. You made a joke. No, I didn't.
Oh, you must have, if you made us laugh.
You made a joke. You broke the law!
I didn't know such thing. Or if I did, it was completely unintentional.
Ignorance is no excuse, but with you, it comes close.
Wait, you broke the law. And we could turn you in.
Unless, of course, you turn us out.
What do you mean?
Let's go.
Impossible.
Oh, please, sugar dumpling, for me? After all, you wouldn't want to get caught with that balloon in your pocket.
This is an outrage.
This is where I come in.
I wouldn't mind doing outrageous things with you.
What? Really? With me? I never.
But you could.
I suppose I have no choice then. But to drop the charges soon.
Thank you.
It's about time for me to get out here anyway.
Is that a hint, Irish Dolphin?
Oh, Miss Doss?
Guess what little guy did?
You tickle me.
And away we go!
And they're off.
I'm happy for them. For her.
What do you mean when you say that you're happy now?
I envy her, finding these jobs. See, I'm not respectable. I have a bad reputation. People on the street point at me and whisper. They say, she goes all the way. She laughs. How can I ever find love when every time I go out with a man, I end up laughing in his face? I don't want a girl like me.
Are you kidding? Who would love a girl like you?
Are you serious?
Me? Serious? That's how I am. I would love a girl like you.
Oh, Mr. Hooper, I promise I'll laugh at everything you do.
Maybe not everything I do. Say, have I ever told you about this fire that sailed the Arctic Ocean? You got so cold it shivered its timbers. If you know about that, then you're the girl for me.
Next up, while we're waiting to change over, our amazing running crew, bringing some things on, taking some things off, I just want to give a big shout out to Rich Brawley in the back on the video camera. He's been recording our performances since last year, and we appreciate all the time that you put into editing, into creating fantastic cuts of our shows. You can watch a version of Footloose that is just the songs, which I don't know why you wouldn't want to see all the scenes, but I suppose I understand just wanting to hear the greatest hits, right? He made an amazing website for us that you can see our performances on, so thank you so much, Rich, for all that you've done for us this year. Big round of applause. Next up, we have Scenes from the DMV, written and directed by our very own Jack McHugh.
This is absurd! You've been here for 3 days!
LOL, Dad. Calm down. You're being such a Karen right now.
How may I help you, Huey? I'm here to get my lessons from you. If you don't mind, I'd like to keep the photo. I was pretty sexy during over years. Ma'am, this is a Cheesecake Factory rewards card. Shit.
OMG, Dad! That is so hot!
Mark, we better go do a splash towards the end.
Dad,
Alright, so gas pedals on which side?
the left.
No, it's on the right. Okay, here's a way easier one. What do you do at a red light?
A 3-point turn.
Next!
Hi, my name is Winston and my daughter Forrest.
What?
Drop your driver's
Sorry, you need to speak up.
What?
Speak up! Yeah!
Must you keep playing? I find this behavior dreadfully audacious.
What are you doing, Dad?
Oh. Dad, help me quick!
What is it?
My phone is dying. I need your charger. My phone is going to die. Dad, help!
I'm sorry, sweetie. I don't have a charger.
What about the battery pack?
It's dead. You already used it.
Take me to church.
Oh my god, you're so hot.
Can I take you out for dinner sometime? Ma'am, if you're not here to renew your license, I'm gonna have to ask you. Baby, ever since I first saw you guys.
Hi, my daughter Cora is here to take her driver's test.
Spirit, but I feel like it possesses me.
My sweet Sharon. I never thought that love would come so easy. I feel home.
I always knew I was on my other half. With you, I'm
Oh, Sharon.
Winston.
Once again, that was Scenes from the DMV, written and directed by Jack McHugh. Next up, before a brief intermission, we have The Least Offensive Play in the Whole Darn World by Jonathan Rand, directed by Sophia Albanese. Enjoy.
And so marvelous, we guarantee you'll be satisfied. Or your money back.
That's right, Tom.
Throughout the history of the world, mankind has yearned for one thing only. To perform classic plays in high schools.
But more often than not, high school students are forced to sing. Instead of performing what they'd like to perform, they end up having to put on a less than classic play, all because of the inappropriate or offensive content of their original choice.
Until now.
Indeed. Which is why we at Big Corporation Incorporated have designed a new product scientifically proven to help any theater company at home. That product is the Script Cleaner 5000.
Shelly, what can this amazing product do for me?
It's quite simple, Tom. Allow me to set up a scenario for you. Imagine I'm a drama teacher at a high school.
Okay.
And I want to perform David Mamet's legendary Glenn Ross, but it's just filled with ugly words.
Goodness gracious.
As a high school teacher, I lose my job if I were to allow my students to use curse words on stage. So what should I do?
I suppose you should choose a different play by David Mamet. The one without curse words.
A fine idea, but no.
You would choose a play by a different author.
Wrong again. I would perform legendary Glenn Ross by David Mamet.
But how?
With the Script Cleaner 5000. Any production can be automatically wiped clean of all offensive material.
I don't understand.
Well, Tom, actions speak louder than words, don't they?
I'll say.
I'll show you what I mean. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present a gripping scene from David Mamet's Glengarry Glen Ross, but not before treating it with our very own Script Cleaner 5000. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you David Mamet as you've never seen him before.
Ron, your papers around headquarters. You deposited the cash?
Whee!
Mr. Williams, your cash was deposited last week, and we're completely covered. You know my what? You deposited the cash? Not under my watch, no. Darn! Gee willikers, Ron, this was somebody's boo-boo. Stupid, mean bun. You, Williamson, I'm talking to you. You twisted $8,000, poopy head. $8,000 in one flipping Chrysler. What do you say to that, huh? What do you say to that? Jerk, you jerk, you jerk, jerk. You gosh darn piece of horse winner. What happened, huh? You son. You son.
Wow, that was amazing!
We only use more amazing, Tom. The Script Cleaner 5000 doesn't just clean up language. It has hundreds of other uses.
Hundreds?
Tom, have you ever heard of William Shakespeare?
No.
Neither had I. Until our research informed me that he's a writer of some local renown. Well, renown or no renown, we receive letters every day from customers who are concerned for this Shakespeare includes violence in taking place.
Goodness me.
5 seconds exact. Which is why the Script Cleaner 5000 was designed to help scrub away even the bloodiest of scenes. Take a look.
Boy, Miss Shanna, excuse the injuries that now has done to me. Therefore, turn and draw.
I do protest. I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise. So thou shalt know the reason of my love. And so, good cabinet, when she I tender as dearly as my own, be satisfied?
Oh, calm, dishonorable, vile submission. Alice the Cotta carries it away. Tibble, you rat catcher, will you walk?
What wouldst thou have with me?
Good king of cats, nothing but one of your 9 lives.
I am for you.
Jesu Mercutio, put that rapier up. Oh, the bolt! Oh, Mercutio!
A plague on both your houses.
My, that was intense.
It only gets better, Tom. It only gets much, much better.
Let me ask you this, Shelley. Can the Script Cleaner 5000 do anything about a scene where the violence has already occurred off stage, but the audience is left with the bloody aftermath?
As a matter of fact, yes. What I believe Tom is referring to is a classic play Medea, where the title character enters holding her 2 children, whom she's just killed.
Terrible. Just terrible. Blaming on video games.
Now, if your talent
onstage double infanticide, too.
If I didn't tell you, I'd be withholding the truth. And lying is not what America's about. America is about truth and freedom and making sure that no one is ever offended by anything. That's why we will now show the American people just how strictly 5,000 can take the playing Medea from an unacceptable piece of garbage into pure dramatic gold. Let's watch.
Your boys are dead, killed by their own mother.
No, what are you saying? You destroyed me. They're dead. Let's focus your thoughts on that fact.
Open the doors and you'll see them, your slaughtered children.
You in there! Remove the bar on the door at once, so I may see two things. My dead sons and their murderer, the woman on whom I shall exact my revenge.
Why are you banging the doors like that? Trying to find the bodies and me? The one who killed them? Stop trying. If you don't believe me, then say so. Which will never have me in your grasp.
That was beautiful.
Now I know some of you may be out there thinking, what if a member of my cast is a vegetarian?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Well, don't you fret, because the script cleaner 5,000 is always ahead.
You in there! Remove the bar on the door at once, so I may see two things. My dead sons and their murderer, the woman on whom I shall exact my revenge.
Why are you saying that? Bodies? And me? The one who killed them? Stop trying. If you want something from me, then say so. Which will never have me in your grasp.
Incredible!
I'm telling you, Tom, this project is so wonderful, so fantastic, so effective in removing the offensive parts of plays. You'd have to be a stupid dumb dummy to pass on this offer.
Now, Shep, what about plays that deal with, how shall I say it, relations between a man and woman?
I'm glad you asked. As we all know, many classic plays include graphic scenes involving nudity and the act of bedtime intimacy. And as we all agree, there's no such place for this on a high school stage.
Because teenagers do not partake in such acts.
Precisely. Which is why the script cleaner 5,000 was designed to help quite clean any situation involving consummation of blood. Let's watch the script cleaner work his magic on Terrence McDown as Frankie and Johnny in a Clever Lou.
Oh, that's it.
Oh my. Oh, Johnny.
That's right. Yes. Yes.
You got it. Right there.
All right. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
That was amazing.
Wow. Just like our generation.
That's the miracle of script cleaner 5,000.
Shelley, what else can this product do for us?
I'm glad you asked that. Have you had any problems with drugs?
Have I?
Well, the script cleaner 5,000 such problems into solutions. Never again will your audience have to face the realities of drug use.
Hug use, ladies and gentlemen. Not drug use.
To demonstrate what I mean, we will now show a scene from Kenneth Lonergan's critically acclaimed play, This Is Our Youth. The scene you're about to watch involves some young adults in 1982 and their experience with drugs.
Hey man, I can't believe you saw that cash from your dad.
I know.
What are you gonna do with it?
Don't know.
Man. Hey, I got something.
What?
Some blow.
Yeah, is that good?
Yeah, it's good. Do the honors, my friend.
award-winning phenomenon called Rent. Rent is a rock opera that deals with a number of issues, including sex, drugs, smug use, strippers, gays, violence, lesbians, drag queens, suicide, and AIDS.
Those things are bad. Is there any cursing?
There's really no without it.
Don't tell me the strip cleaner 5,000 can help that train wreck.
I won't tell you. I'll show you. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the musical sensation Rent, completely free of all offensive material.
I can't wait to see what happens next.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we sing here tonight, the Strip Cleaner 5000 has the answer to any problem of your theatrical needs. This product will take care of any inappropriate material that some flavor and foolishly broken. And that's not all.
It isn't.
If you order within the next 5 minutes, we'll include a popular companion product, the Set Shrinker. On a tight budget, performing in a cafeteria, no problem. Set Shrinker will help scale down any elaborate set guarantees. Watch how seamlessly our product takes the famous fallen chandelier seat from Andrew Lloyd Webber's musical enchantment, Phantom of the Opera.
Well, I'm convinced.
I hope so too. Good night, America. God bless. And most of all,
Keep it going for the least offensive play in the whole darn world, Rick Professor Phil Harmonies! And now I invite you to a brief 15-minute intermission. I present to you The Waiting Room, written and directed by our very own Maddie Seth. Enjoy.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the waiting room. Here in this confusing state of limbo, sad, miserable, and often lonely people are waiting for others to decide their fate. Can you imagine what that's like? Come on in, and I'll show you.
where is everyone else?
They're gone, Dr. Ryan.
What do you mean? They're gone, Dr. Ryan. Can they be gone?
You've all been forgetting Dr. Ryan. They went back home. Back down to wherever they came from, so hopefully not make the same mistakes again.
Well, folks, it seems as though this show won't be as exciting as I hoped it'd be.
Dr. Ryan,
Yes, Molly?
there's someone new.
You're new. The waiting room. So, what's your name, young man?
Matt.
Matt. Matt Smith? On your toes. Spin. 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 Stop! Can you do the splits? Oh, well, Matt. Why do you think you're here? I believe it has something to do with your girlfriend.
Ooh, your girlfriend! What, did you cheat on her or something?
I killed her.
Holy shit, Matt! That's so bad! Nobody's gonna forgive me for that!
Okay, two. Now these two, Molly and Matt, they're trouble. Matt, a murderer, is stuck in limbo with poor little Molly, and Molly, she'll never tell you what she did. She hasn't spoken much after she came back.
Not crying, not crying. What did Molly do?
I don't know.
You know what I did? How did you?
Matt, I don't know what Molly did. She's not on the file, and she barely speaks to me. She's spoken more to you now than I've ever heard her speaking 3 times she's been here.
She's been here 3 times? Molly, what did you do? Molly,
Why'd you do it, Matt? Why'd you kill her?
I don't. I think she. I don't know.
How'd you do it, Matt? Did you do it like this? Pew, pew! Shoot her right in the heart even though she loved you? Is that what you did, Matt?
Molly, I don't think she did love me.
I think she did, Matt. I would have loved you. I would have loved you so much! So much I would have killed me the way you killed her! I bet she loved you with everything. I would have killed her to have someone love me.
What did you do, Molly? Why are you back here?
You killed somebody, Matt. You killed somebody who loved you. You shot her or stabbed her until she bled out in your arms. Maybe she was beautiful, gorgeous, kind. Maybe she had fire red hair, so when she bled out in your arms, you almost couldn't tell you just killed the love of your life! Oh, Matt. Poor psycho Matt. You did love her, didn't you, Matt?
More than anything.
More than anything. Is it working to be up here now?
I don't think so.
Molly, come here, please. I don't like how much time you're spending with Matt. I don't think it's good for you. Matt isn't well, Molly.
Neither am I.
You should try your best to stay by yourself and not be with him.
He just wants to be loved, Dr. Brian.
But Molly, he's dangerous. You know what he's done.
What about what I did, Dr. Brian? What about what I did to set me up here in the first place? Or the second or the third?
Molly, you messed up. And mistake or not, you deserve to be.
I know that I fucked up, Dr. Brian, and you keep reminding me of what a failure I am for making one mistake!
No, Molly, I didn't mean that.
Do you even know what I did?
No. God, she never listens. And she'll never learn. Poor little Molly will always keep loving the wrong people and will always keep ending up here.
Molly?
What?
Molly? I did love Molly. I loved her so much that it hurt. So much that it killed me. I had to.
Is that what it was, Matt?
But I just couldn't love her anymore. It hurt me so much.
I know, Matt. It's okay, Matt.
Really?
I think so, Matt. Dr. Brian? Who forgave him?
You did, Molly.
Dr. Brian? Can anyone ever forgive me?
I don't know. Maybe they will.
Keep it going for the waiting room, written and directed by Maddie Silk. What an accomplishment. Our final one act of the night, Odds Are, by Keith J. Powell, directed by Maura Shea and James Shorty. Enjoy, and thank you so much again for joining us tonight.
Lisa,
Hello.
you look great.
Thank you. You look nice too. That's a nice belt.
Thanks. It does a good job holding up my pants. So, Elizabeth tells me that you're in market.
Well,
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
James, relax. It's okay. You didn't know any better. I'm actually the regional VP in charge of marketing and distribution for child chokers, the nation's fourth largest manufacturer of leashes for toddlers.
Wow, that's quite a impressive title. So, what does it do for child chokers exactly?
I'm mainly in charge of advertising for the company.
I see.
So, what is it you do exactly? Elizabeth never really said.
Elizabeth didn't tell you?
No, she never said.
I'm a sword swallower.
Really?
Well, not exactly. I'm more of a knife swallower, sword swallower in training. Yeah, Mr. Billingworth, he's the ringmaster. Mr. Billingworth says that if I keep it up soon enough, I'll be ready for the real thing. That's where you make the big bucks.
Big bucks?
Oh, yeah.
And what exactly do you consider the big bucks?
Let's just say a 4-digit number that starts with a 2 and has a whole bunch of zeros. Anyway, yeah. I'm sorry about that was a joke.
Well, I didn't think it was ha-ha funny, more like that's so sad funny.
More like you were laughing at me than laughing with me.
Well, I wouldn't put it exactly like that, but
Listen, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be charming, and I'm getting the distinct impression that it's not going over well. You see, I haven't been out on a date in a while, and I've kind of forgotten what to joke about anymore, and yeah, anyway, if you please just forgive that joke. You're ringing.
sorry, that was from the office. We should only take a minute. Hello? Yes? No, Tom, that is not acceptable. No, I don't care what they said. Those aren't the specs we agreed to. No. No.
Could I get you something to?
Do you mind? This happens to be a very important conversation.
I'm sorry. Can you give us a minute, please?
Well, you call them back up and you tell them. No. No. Hello? Yes, I'm on the other line with them right now. Well, that's what I said. Of course not. Yes? No. We have a reputation to maintain here. People can buy leashes for toddlers from anywhere. They come to us for a reason. Well, that's what I said. Hold on a second. Tom, that's Dick on the other line, and he's not happy. That's right. He said he never got those figures. I'll check. Dick, Tom wants to know what the last date you have down is. The second? Dick? Tom has the second. Yes, I know. Hold on a second. Hello? Harry? Yes, I'm talking to him now. Yes, I'm aware of the problem.
Hello? No, this is James. Tom, she's on the other line with Dick and Harry. No, it's a date. Actually, I don't think it's going over really well.
Molly, what's your name?
Actually, I just go by Molly. My parents are the only ones who call me that anymore.
You don't mind me asking, how did you decide on that?
It's actually sort of a quaint little story. When I was born, my parents still hadn't settled on the name. So, they were in the hospital room trying to decide on something. And the nurse came in and handed my dad the birth certificate, Sam's name, to my father. My brother, who couldn't have been more than 5 at the time, takes the certificate from my father and says, "Look, Daddy, they already named her Somali. Semale, Somali." My mom, who was an eccentric lady at the time, thought it was adorable, and thus my name.
Oh, mothers can't live with them. Wouldn't be alive without them.
Tell me about it.
Actually, I love my mom. She's a great woman.
I'm sure she is. She always speaks very highly of you when she would come into the shop. Molly, you just gotta meet my son, Rob. He's such a wonderful boy. He's gonna make some very lucky lady happy someday.
Thank you. What did you
I
say?
finally get to see what all the fuss is about.
What can I say? She's a great woman. She's my biggest fan. So, Molly.
Rob, it's just Molly.
Right, Molly. So, you're in a bookstore.
Yes.
And how do you like that?
I love it. I mean, I don't make a fortune, but at least I'm happy, and at the end of the day, that's what's important.
I couldn't agree more. You know, it's like I've always said, the most important thing in life isn't money. I wouldn't mind being poor for the rest of my life if I were poor and happy.
I can't tell you how wonderful it is to hear someone else say
him. What the heck? He sounds like a nice guy. What do I got to lose? So here I am.
And let me tell you what a great plan that you did. You know, it's so hard for me to find girls these days. My mother told me that you'd agree to a date. I just wondered where.
Yeah, I meant to ask you about that. It's sort of odd, your mom setting this up. I mean, I feel like you're nice to him.
Yeah, I generally let mother handle most of my affairs. I'm usually great like that.
I'm sure she is.
I don't know what I'd do without her.
You live with your mom.
My mom? No! Where did I live with my mom? I wouldn't live with my mom. I'm a grown man. No. She lives with me. But I thought you said, well, I moved out about a year ago, but then she had to move back in with me when I got sick.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you'd been sick. What was the matter?
I lost my vision. It was only temporary, obviously.
Oh my, what caused it if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I'll tell you, stress plain and simple. I wasn't ready to live on my own yet.
So let me get this straight. You lived with your mom up until a year ago, at which time you moved out. When you moved out, you went blind from stress, and your mom moved back in to take care of you?
Well, when you say it like that, anything would sound bad. You know what? Let's just change the subject.
Maybe that'd be a good idea. What is it you do exactly?
Oh, you know, I'm fairly sorry to interrupt, but is your name Ralph Ford? Yeah. Hello? Oh, hi! Yeah! No, yeah, I was going great until you called. No, I'm gonna tell you all about it when I get home. Yeah. Bye, Mom. I love you so much. Sorry. It was.
Yes, your mom, I gather.
Yeah. She worries about me a little too much, but you know, she's a really great woman.
I'm sure she is.
So, Elizabeth says you're a professor.
Oh, yeah, I teach pop culture at university.
That's so cool. I'd like to totally enormous respect for teachers.
Yo, me too. That's what got me into this whole thing in the first place.
So, pop culture, that's like the study of new things, right? Music and movies and stuff like that. I love movies. I better be way good at pop culture.
Something like that. It's a little more complicated, though. It's more the study of contemporary culture, like.
First impression of James. He's cute, but I don't know what's just going on upstairs. I'm a professor of pop culture, but he writes his thesis on boy bands the coolest.
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
No one.
No one? You just said you didn't know how much I had going on upstairs. You did too.
Look, I'm sorry, but you must have misunderstood. Why don't you go on? Just tell me more about pop culture.
Like I was saying, pop culture, it's a lot more complicated than most people give it credit for. It's such a broad topic.
I made a mistake last week about his job. And I just couldn't get him to shut up. I found myself offering him bread just to know the word edgewise. Bread.
Okay, that's it. What's going on?
Okay, look, I wasn't gonna tell you until after dinner, but I want to keep it real.
You mean that show where they stick 5 people in a house and tape them 24 hours a day?
That would be the one. It's not a big deal for James. Just relax, and after it all, you forget they're here.
I don't know.
Oh, come on, James. Just tell me some more about pop culture.
Listen, I don't really want to talk about work. Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, I graduated from state about a year ago, and ever since then, I've just sort of been, like, hanging out.
Hanging out.
Yeah, just deciding what I'm going to do with the rest of my life.
What did you get your degree in?
I thought I'd been in nuclear physics.
Really? Wow, that is so cool. Do you like it?
James, I'm kidding. Like, I wouldn't major in something that useless. I actually majored in recreational leadership.
Okay, now I know you're kidding.
No.
Seriously? Recreational leadership? That's certainly interesting.
So then I tell him what I majored in, and he acts like I'm totally stupid. Like, pop culture is such a scholarly topic. Einstein.
No, I really respect your decision. It takes a lot of courage to major in something so specialized. I wasn't putting it down.
So then he sees him upset, and he comes up with this lame apology. I knew what he was thinking, though. Oh, now
Look, I'm just having a little trouble getting used to this whole dating thing again. I was in a really long-term relationship, and I've been seeing my girlfriend Molly for almost 5 years. It's really hard, you know, with someone for so long, and then one day, you're just not there anymore. You don't know what to do anymore. What? You learn.
Yeah, I totally know what you mean. Like I had this hairdresser that I went to all my life, and then one day she ups and moves because her husband lost her job. It's serious stress to talk about.
I guess I can see how that's sort of similar.
Somebody looks at me like kind of like, hello, who's the loser still obsessed with his ex-girlfriend?
I am not obsessed with my ex-girlfriend.
And so of course by this time I'm screaming to myself, let me out!
I am not obsessed with Molly!
What's wrong? Jane, I just don't think I can do this anymore.
You're never gonna be ready. And that was that.
Yeah, so you're doing okay?
Well, yeah, I mean, it was tough at first, but hey, here I am, right?
I know what you mean. I just got out of a long-term relationship myself.
Tori, this long-term relationship you just got out of wouldn't happen to me with your mother, would it?
What? My mother? No, of course not.
Okay, just checking.
It's rough out there, but I don't think I'm quite ready to start dating family members. At least not close family members.
Oh, sorry. It's a long story. Now that I've sufficiently made a fool of myself, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Elizabeth told me you're a psychologist.
Yes and no.
What do you mean, yes and no?
I am a psychologist, but I am not now, nor have I ever had an official license.
Tori, I don't know all that much about psychology, but isn't that sort of illegal?
Yes and no.
I'm pretty sure it's just yes.
Look, Molly, it's like this. I have studied psychology, but I never attained an actual degree. I do not call myself a psychologist, but I do the same basic job a psychologist would do. I listen and I do my best to help.
You listen and help people with their mental problems, but you don't have a degree.
Anything sounds bad if you say it like that. It sounds bad. I'm upfront with all of my patients, and I've had no complaints thus far.
Point taken.
Thank you. I'm sorry, where's my head? What?
What did you just do?
What do you mean?
You just poured something on my salad.
Huh?
Terry, what did you just do to my food?
I was purifying for you.
Of what?
Evil energies.
Evil energies?
That's why there's so much unhappiness in the world. There are evil energies all around us. They infiltrate our bodies and they destroy our inner happiness. They pollute our chi energy.
Chi energy?
Chi energy, your center, your soul, evil energies. They destroy your chi energy, preventing you from utilizing it to the fullest degree possible.
Uh-huh.
You can do amazing things with chi energy, you know. For instance, I could knock the water out of that glass by concentrating on it. Allow me to demonstrate. Shh, I need to focus.
So, these evil energies are in my lettuce?
More so in the dressing than the actual vegetables.
Uh-huh. Where did you say we're school again?
Oh, I never went to school. Elizabeth tells me that you're a nurse.
Yes.
Well, how do you like that?
It says.
You know, do you work in a nursing home?
Well,
too depressing watching all these people grow old and be forgotten by society and dismissed by their families. You ever feel like that?
Sure. Can I play Parmesan for the gentleman? And sing for the
Thank you.
Any minute?
No, I'm fine. Thank you. I guess we're fine. Oh man, mine looks pretty good. How does yours look?
Pretty good.
No. Eggplant Parmesan is either of those dishes you love or hate, you know?
Sure.
You don't like eggplant Parmesan, do you?
No.
Then why did you order it then?
I don't know.
Did you order it just because I ordered it?
I don't know.
Listen, Jessie, you seem like a great girl, but how am I supposed to get to know you if you don't say anything?
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, just act like yourself. Find out who you are. That's the whole point of a date, isn't it?
You're right.
Listen, I'll tell you what. You seem really nice. How about I tell you about myself first, and then you tell me a little bit about yourself. Deal?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm a professor. I worked pop culture. I worked as a teacher. I worked pop culture at university. I worked for this comic series. I worked on some novels for new comics for Richard and New Comics. Yeah, I have a little sister, Elizabeth, who, you know, got out of a long relationship with my ex-girlfriend Molly. We left on something less than agreeable terms. I guess I'm just having a little more trouble adjusting to the dating life again than I thought I would. Anyway, that's a little bit about myself. Why don't you tell me about you?
You're writing for Richard and Comics? I love those books.
Do you just say that you like them just because I wrote for them?
No, really, I mean it. I like The Fallen Man and Lazarus Boy.
You like Lazarus Boy? I wrote for that comic series, the big boy Marvel storyline.
You're kidding me, right? I love that story.
Oh, that was me. I wrote for them.
James, are you serious? That was hysterical.
Oh my gosh, what do you know? It's so cool that you like comics. What else do you like to do?
Sometimes, when no one else is around, I like to start thoughts.
I just can't do it anymore, Elizabeth. It's hopeless.
What's the problem? You're doing so well. You were out there.
I was out there, and the girls out there are crazy. I've tried, but it's hopeless.
James, try not to sound so pathetic. You said I'll go out there and find somebody. You connect. How hard is it?
How hard can it be? It's impossible. That's how hard it is. I've tried, and I've looked. All the girls out there are crazy. I just can't find anyone that I can connect with. And the funny thing is that's being nice. All of them are mega-like.
You face it, right, big brother. You know what the real problem is.
Don't say it.
It's the truth.
I don't want to hear it.
It's the truth. You know, any of these women because none of them are wrong.
I don't like any of these women because they're all nuts.
Or if you miss her,
Of course I miss her.
so go talk to her.
It's not that simple.
See, that's where you're wrong. It's just as simple as that.
She broke up with me. I didn't break up with her.
Well, why shouldn't you?
I told you why.
No. You called me up and said you two had broken up, and then I was told as a lady that you were with your business again. And then you hung over crowd of police.
Oh, it wasn't that bad.
I had to spoon feed you.
Fine. She said she wanted to get married, okay? And I said I wasn't ready. Then she said, oh, maybe we should go see some other people. I'm just not sure that I'm ready to spend the rest of my life with her.
So let me get this straight. You've been seeing Lonnie for 5 years. You love her, right? But you don't know what's in the rest of your life with her. But now that she's gone, however, you can't find anyone else who makes you nearly as happy as you're with her, and you have no idea what it is unhappiness.
Anything would sound bad if you said it like that. Ow! What did you do that for?
Tell me, what does it feel like to be shallow and large in the pool?
What's your problem?
What's her problem?
Aside from my little sister accosting me?
Tell me, would you suppose that she decided to find someone who's half as happy as you with Molly?
much luck, doesn't mean she didn't.
You look hot. Thanks. I mean it. That dress looks great. It would look even better on my bedroom floor.
And then she said in her free time she likes to start fires. No, and the sad part is that was the highlight of the evening. It went downhill from there.
Sounds like your dates were only slightly better than mine were. Your sister's a great girl, but some of the men she set me up with.
Wait, this set you up?
Once or twice. Why? You're not angry at her, are you?
No, I just need to remember to give her a big hug the next time I see her.
I'm really glad you called, James.
Me too.
I have to ask though, why? I'm ready for something more in my life, James, especially after seeing what else is out there, but unless you're ready to make that kind of commitment, then I don't see the point in this. It's just gonna hurt, and to be honest, I don't think I have it in me anymore, so unless...
Molly, will you marry me? I've had a lot of time to think about it, and I know I said I wasn't ready, but I was wrong. You mean more to me than I could ever put in words. I miss you so much. I miss the way you laugh, the way you hold your little pinky out when you drink your coffee. I miss those stupid fortune cookies. I can't imagine anyone in my life else but you. So, you mean more to me than I could ever put into words. So, what do you say, Molly?
Oh, James. No.
No? No what?
No, I can't marry you.
Why not?
I don't want to get married, James.
After that great speech, you're just gonna say no?
Yes.
That was a great speech.
I know. It was a beautiful speech. Any girl would be lucky to hear it.
I'm so lost.
Why?
What do you mean, why? If you didn't want to get married, why did you break up with me?
First of all, you broke up with me. Second of all, I just wanted to know you were committed to this relationship. I didn't want you to propose.
What do you mean committed to this relationship? How was I not committed to this relationship?
You weren't always there for me emotionally.
What does that even mean?
That is so like you to ask me that.
Okay, let's pretend for a minute that your argument holds water, which it doesn't. It did. What do you mean I broke up with you? You broke up with me.
I did not.
You did too. You said either you needed more commitment from this relationship or you didn't see the point in this anymore.
Right, and you said you didn't think you were ready, so that's you were the reason we broke up.
I can't stand with you. You're so vague.
Vague?
Yes, vague. You don't say what you mean. You disguise everything.
That's not what vague means.
That's not really the point, is it?
You're the one who brought it up.
It's always my fault.
I don't know. Why do you always do so many stupid things?
And you know what the stupidest thing I try to do is? Try to grease them.
You drive me insane.
Tell me the feeling is mutual.
So why did you even bother to call me if I irritate you so much?
I called you because it might just be the rarest thing in the world that two people find each other and manage to connect. The chances of 2 out of 1 billion people can't be very good. There's something so special, Molly, but we spend the whole time fighting with each other, and I'm tired of it.
Wow. Now that was a quality speech.
I love you, Molly.
I love you too.
And that's all that should really matter, isn't it?
That's all that should have ever mattered. And I suppose I could work on being a little less vague.
And I suppose I could work on being there for you emotionally, whatever that means.